Everyone, this is me Satya here, and I'm back with the second week of June reading. Start from the 8th through the 14th of June 2021. This reading is going to be for the sign of Cancer. So let's see what is coming up for Cancerians for this week time. I will add charms, oracle cards, and this reading, so stay tuned. And while I shuffle the cards, let me remind you it's a general reading. It may not resonate with everyone out there. So always pick the messages which are resonating and leave the rest. For personal reads, you can always reach out to me on my email ID in the description box. You can also follow me on Instagram where I do upload daily readings. So yeah, let's see. What can you expect, Cancerians, for this week time, 8th through the 14th of June 2021? Let's see. What can you expect coming up for you for this week time? Cancer. Let's begin. Three of Swords. There's something which is definitely bothering you, but I feel like with you entering into the next few days, things will change. Things will get better. There is some sort of negative energy around you. It can be coming directly from you, through you, or it can be coming from the person that you are dealing with as well. Whatever it is, whatever that is causing stress, anxiety, pain, suffering, it is going to go away. So don't get so overwhelmed or caught up in the idea that maybe it's over, maybe it's done, maybe this, maybe that. Whatever it is that is causing you a lot of stress right now, whatever it is that is causing you a lot of pain right now, know that it's going to go away. It's not going to last for long. So just relax around it. Try not to overthink about it. Just relax. Knight of Wands, Queen of Wands, Seven of Cups. I feel like you really have to stay positive. Your fear starts creeping in, and that causes you a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety. I feel like maybe there are certain things that you are unaware of, and you overthink, overanalyze situations, and then you think that something bad is gonna happen, something is ending, something is this, something is that. You fail to trust. You fail to trust the process. You fail to trust the person that you are dealing with as well. Maybe you fail to have patience to know the truth. For some reasons, maybe you are the one who, because of your obsession, because of your negative thinking, because of the past that you have been having in relationships, the pattern that you have been following in relationships, that could have made you a bitter person. And maybe it's hard for you to trust, maybe it's hard for you to believe, maybe it's hard for you to stay positive. When things kind of go out of balance for you, you start obsessing about it, you start thinking negative about it. But then when the clarity comes in, when the message comes in, when things get clear to you, you feel like, oh my God, I did a mistake there. So it's very important for you to understand that you cannot do the same mistake again and again and then blame the person that you are dealing with. If you don't heal yourself from the past person, relationship patterns, trust me, you will never be able to trust a new person. Neither you will be able to um, feel positive around being in love. You really have to understand that whatever it is, it needs to go. For majority of you, I feel like it's more about you and your energy. It's not about the past person. I feel like or a situation dealing with your person as well. It is something to do with yourself within you as well. Now if you let the past control you, there are so many issues that you might have faced in the past relationships, in the past connections, in the past patterns of your thoughts. You have been having some scarred emotions regarding your past connections. So it's very important for you to it's more like your fears start creeping in, and they make you think, talk negative. Now when you do that, um, you tend to fight, you tend to argue, you tend to end the connection and move away. Then what happens is, then you realize you did a mistake. So I feel like it's very important for you to control your mind, control your thoughts, control your words, especially when you are in anger. Try to see at the picture from both hands first, and then make a decision. Trust me, that's gonna bring a lot of positivity in your connections. Now I feel like initially you got confused, you got stressed because you didn't know what was happening. You had no clarity, but you started thinking negative. That's part of the the first few days for you. For some of you, you might be dealing with the same issue right now, but eventually things are gonna get better. As you have the clarity, you will realize, oh my God, I did a mistake. I was wrong around it. On the deck, we do have the Three of Wands. It's very important for you to stay patient. You are not getting what you want. At times, get the best of you or the situation. You have to practice patience. You will see miraculous results in your love life. When it comes to maybe for some of you, you're gonna say like, I waited this much long time for, and now you're saying I wasn't patient. I'm not talking about being patient and being negative together. If you are patient, you would never be negative. You have to have a firm faith around situations. When your situation, I feel like, somehow you fail to stay positive while you wait. That's the issue there. And you have to control your mind for that. You have to stop thinking negative for that. The moment you start having the fearful thoughts, that's the moment to cut those thoughts off your mind and start bringing your focus to positive things that might have happened good in your love life, things with the same person or somebody new as well. Just know that you are worthy of something beautiful. Then why do you let the past patterns dictate you and your current and your future? Then it's very important. I feel like, the only issue that you have is to control your mind. If you could do that, you have good changes coming up for you in your love life. But this week is going to be kind of on and off for you, where you're going to feel bad, and then you're going to feel like, oh my god, I made a mistake, and then you're going to feel like, okay, fine, maybe I can work towards it. You surely can work on it. You can surely get what you want. But yes, all you need to do is stop going back to old patterns or in the past behaviors, past situations. This is the new person for some of you. This could be the same person with the new energy. So again, try to use yourself with, within this connection as a new person. Like, don't let the past you become or the older version of you come back into the situation, because that will always spoil the connection for you. So it's very important for you to become a new version of yourself and stick to that version where you are positive, confident, and you have patience as well. Don't go back to the old you at times that you do and kind of, spoil the connection. So yeah, let's see what the oracle has to add to the read. Protect yourself and your connection from the negative thoughts. It's not about a third party situation. I don't see that at all. It's more of your fearful thoughts. You for some of you might be able to manifest the negative thoughts the fastest way possible. The bond that you have is unbreakable, divinely protected. So again, try to believe, try to have faith in the connections. Free and release the pain. Free yourself and release the pain. Perform rituals to speed up. For some of you, you might need to perform rituals to protect the connection that you have as well. Why? Because that's gonna make you less fearful as compared to now. Like, if you have performed the rituals around it, you would feel like, okay, fine, now I'm done, and now I can relax, now I can, enjoy, and I can relax around it. I don't have fear around it, because it's more about you keeping your mind calm around the connection. So you can do or perform rituals to protect your connection and to take it to the next level as well with your person. Manifest your life partner. For some of you, if you are single and you really want to manifest somebody in your life, make sure you think positive thoughts. Make sure you heal yourself before you dive into it. Luck is bestowed upon you. So yep, you are doing something wrong. I feel like, that's exactly what we talked about. You are doing something wrong. You need to work on that as well. So yeah, let's see what the other oracle has to add to the read. Playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together, and remember, love is the greatest healer. Again, try to be more playful. Try to be more fun. Try to stop, thinking negative, going back to old patterns. Try to be more fun. Try to be more living in the moment kind of a person who enjoys what comes in, and don't have high expectations, and then don't block yourself by thinking, oh my god, maybe it's gonna crash, maybe this connection is gonna die away. Don't do that to yourself. Let's take one card from this deck. Let's see what it has to add to the read for you guys. You always think so negative that you fail to see magical opportunities. You always take things for granted because your negative thoughts basically start going the wrong way. It's there's a lot of discontentment in your life right now, be that in love, work, home life situation. Again, where that is all stemming from, negative thoughts. Try to control that, please, because it's just going to spoil every connection that you get yourself into. So make sure before you dive into anyone, dive into any new connection with anyone, maybe it's very important for you to heal yourself. There could be a new person coming in your life. Maybe there is a person in your life who loves you, maybe, but again, because since you think so negative, you have your own fears and doubts around every connection that you get yourself into. So it's very important for you to heal and add some fun in your life before you dive into it. K and A can be your name initial of the person that you are dealing with. Things will change, but yes, you have to work on your personal growth before you could have a beautiful relationship. I feel like you will be having that, but before you could do that, you have to believe that the magic exists, the fun exists, the true love exists. Believe in beauty, and beauty will show up. So it's very important. Believe in love, and the love will show up. So just know that something beautiful is gonna happen, and you have to heal yourself from the past connections, because they are definitely they are something that needs to be left in the past. Stop bringing them in your current situation and spoiling your love life for believing that something bad will happen to you again. Don't let that happen to yourself. So yeah, that's pretty much it coming up for you for this read. If the reading resonated with you, do like, subscribe, and share. If you're willing to get a personal read, you can always reach out to me for that on my email ID in the description box. Till I do the next reading for you guys, take care and bye bye.